Well, hello, this is Wilson Cole, and I want to welcome you to this edition of Marketing Moments. Today, I'd like to talk to you about something that we utilize every single day in our business, and it's probably one of the easiest ways to acquire new clients, and it's risk reversal. And, a lot of times whenever I talk to companies and even sometimes my own staff, and we take a look at deploying a new product, a new service, and we say, okay, well, we need to either give a money back guarantee or we need to work for free unless we get results. Sometimes there's people that are going to cringe and they're going to say, oh my goodness, there's no way that we could do that. But here's the I don't want to use the term secret, but here's the rub. You're already doing it. Because if you're supplying a product and the customer doesn't like your product, they're going to quit your product. And if they've already paid, they're going to demand either credits or a refund. And if you want to keep, in most cases, especially if there was a problem, if you want to keep a reputation in the industry, you're going to appease the client to the absolute best of your ability. So you're doing it anyway. You might as well get the credit and the longevity for doing that. So here's how risk reversal works. Jay Abrahams talks about, whenever two people come together in a business environment, there's always one person that bears more risk than the other. And in a lot of cases, that is going to be the customer, and that is where buying resistance kicks in. My youngest daughter just went off to college, and she's the youngest of four. And so to make sure that my wife had a project that didn't include me being the project, I thought, well, we kind of need to get her distracted. So we started remodeling and redecorating the house. And we went to Haverty's. And Haverty's, she was looking at the furniture, and my wife is a wonderful woman, been my absolute soulmate for almost 30 years. But she is absolutely horrified when it comes to buying furniture because decor and things along those lines, she just doesn't trust her own instinct because she just doesn't feel that that's her skill set. Well, Haverty's uses a technique that we're going to talk about in later episodes, but they have a designer that comes out to the house and they kind of look and they pick the furniture and things along those lines. Well, we get back to the store, a week or so later, and they're presenting the plans, and they're presenting the furniture, and it was absolutely gorgeous furniture. And my wife was looking at it, and she's hesitant. She's so scared that she's going to put in something that is just god-awful horrible, and it's just not going to look well, and then she's going to regret it for the rest of that furniture's life anyway. Well, as she's talking to the salesperson and as she's talking to the designer, they pick up on the fact that she's scared to death that she's about to put in furniture and make a mistake. And the salesman basically said, well, Leah, you get to try this furniture out for 5 days. If you don't like it, within 5 days, we will come and pick it up and we will refund. You can pick something out, but if you're not able to find anything, we will refund every dime that you paid. Instantly, any resistance that my wife had to a decision evaporated. I sat back and watched it, and I knew what they were doing. To me, it really doesn't matter. She does a wonderful job. I like the furniture, but I sat back and watched the sales process. And instantly, my wife became much more relaxed, much more engaging in this furniture decision. Now, my question to you is, and by the way, that's been months ago. We still have the furniture, so we're keeping it. But I'm not sure they would have made that sell had it been write us a check and hopefully you've made a right decision. So if you're providing staffing services, if you have a temporary that goes out and all of a sudden they work for a week and they were god-awful horrible, or if you're talking to someone about software, some of the regulated industries such as insurance, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do it, but there's other things that you can do to help minimize the risk. But take a look at how you can reverse those tables and offer a risk reversal that you're already offering. And so if you're already offering it, are there going to be somebody that takes advantage of that situation? Absolutely. But here's the scenario, because we've seen it in the magazine. I've seen it with Adams, Evans, and Ross. For every 100 people that you offer this to, there may very well be somebody that takes advantage of it, and so you do have to refund that one person. But you had 99 customers come in, and you probably only would have had 25 to 40 come in had you not offered the risk reversal. So the return on investment on risk reversal is through the roof. So I want you to take your product and see how you can minimize that risk for your potential clients and prospects.